This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
I'm not blown away that we get a day with a whole whack of wind, but it's just like we're into 24 hours now.
No pun intended there.
Yeah. It just this is a long stretch of crazy wind. It was all day yesterday. And now we're into this morning as well with the big winds.
Couldn't really make out what was going on at first. You look outside, the sky outside, and the sky looks weird. Is it forest fires? Is it fog? And it turns out to be dust.
There was a wind warning by the time we left yesterday morning. I didn't realize it was going to be as bad as it was. And it came from Saskatchewan. They were dealing with the same thing yesterday, and it doesn't look any better right now. I was just looking, the wind supposed to gust today up to about 80 in some areas again. So, and apparently dirt rain is basically when that dust and dirt gets risen off the ground and meets the rain coming down. Mm-hmm. And it goes up there, like you said. A lot of people thought we had like smoke, but it wasn't smoke. Yeah. You could smell smoke, but man.
Who doesn't need a nice dirt rain every now and then to cover everything? Like the windows, the cars, everything is just covered in dirt.
How about Vicky? She went to get her head massage yesterday and scalp clean. And like most of us are complaining that our cars are dirty. Poor Vicky paid to get her head cleaned.
Going back today.
Oh, God. Listen, the dirt rain, I need to get it done again. Wow. It was a crazy day. Not something you see very often.
No.
Are your guys' windows on the house and the vehicles all
That's
covered in dirt?
the other thing. Are we going to have to hose off our homes now?
Yeah, pressure washer.
Yeah, not something I've done before.
Mm-hmm. The windows on the house were
I had just washed my car yesterday. I went to a lunch meeting, came out, and you would have thought like a volcano had erupted in the area. Like everybody's car was like, and you're going, how could it have gotten, like there wasn't enough dirt in the air yet, but yet that rain brought it down.
Yeah. On another note, our band Dirty Rain will be playing at the High and Lonesome this weekend.
No kidding.
Isn't that's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, I
the
like
Dirty
it.
Rain's not bad.
Absolutely.
Initially, Joe, I thought you were going to say, I had just washed the windows on the house and then the dirty, and I was like, Joe, you washed the windows on the house?
I'm scared of heights, so we hire a company to do the house. Thank God they haven't come yet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I have a glass sunroom. It's like,
that's going to be crazy.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the Bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Yeah, once again, here's another bonehead, dumb old bastard, on his phone, one hand driving and the other one talking while he's staring at me on the highway. Don't stare at me, pay attention to the road, jackass.
that only works in movies when the person's looking over outside and still driving for a long period of time. No one gets into an accident.
Yeah.
Never in real life.
All the time in movies, eh?
Yeah, always.
Not looking at the road at all. Kate, yesterday came up on the program about parking lot accidents, and the general consensus is that it's automatically 50-50 as far as fault goes in a parking lot. Glenn, and I think it's Glenn.
Really?
Okay.
Glenna.
Mm-hmm. He's not so sure.
You guys had mentioned parking lot accidents that are always 50-50. That is actually a misconception. And even though, I don't know if MPI has documentation on their website or anything saying that it is always 50-50, but there are exceptions. 20 years ago, I was driving through a parking lot on Regent. It was where the Sport Check is and I was slowly driving through the parking lot, and some guy came barreling in off Regent, and he T-boned me hard in the passenger side. And when I put in the claim, I'm pretty sure the adjuster even said, look, generally, parking lot accidents are 50-50, but we got to take a look at everything. So they went down to the parking lot, determined who would have had right away. They actually determined him 100% at fault. So, yeah, I think it's pretty rare, but it can happen that a parking lot accident is not 50-50. Anyways, have a great day, guys.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Thanks for sharing that story. It's nice to know that if it's ridiculously
Egregious,
the other person's fault, that MPI will look into that.
Just a little sidebar. Have you noticed, though, the newer parking lots are getting harder and harder to navigate around because they're contouring and landscaping like more areas, so it's not just straight open.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like all of a sudden, more curbs to deal with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, like I think what you're saying, Joe, is if you're at Sport Check and you want to get all the way over to the Timmy's, it's not just a straight drive. Sometimes you have to actually go out
and around, and
it's
more and more. You see more and more cars facing out when they're leaving these parking lots now when they park instead of backing in.
Yeah,
it's easier. Hooligan wants to talk about the wind yesterday.
So today's high winds, excessive high winds. This brings back a day I remember in the 80s. We're so windy like today, the skies are blacked up from dark clouds. It's from all that topsoil off the farmers' fields blowing around in the air. Vicky, I said this before, but I don't think Philly aired it about, you mentioned last week about how Winnipeg and Manitoba seems windier in the past number of years. And you're right. You are correct.
Okay,
I don't play the Vicky's right calls.
Past 15 years, 10 years, it has gotten windier in Manitoba, in the prairies and so forth, due to, they say, climate change and this and that. I don't remember exactly, but it has, obviously, as you can tell. Like, how many days do we ever have where it's calm winds? Not too many. All I can say is, a day like today, I'm glad I sold my boat. I would have threw up 100 times already if I was on the water on a day like today. All right.
You're telling yourself.
Goodbye.
He's continually trying to convince himself it was a smart move to sell his boat.
He misses it every day, though.
That's it. I can't believe you cut out the parts where Vicky's right all the time.
It happens so rarely. I need those moments.
Had to be a technical error. I don't know how I missed the Vicky's right call.
It just seems like we're sure getting in more intense winds anyway.
For sure.
In the last, but by mine in the 80s, you could keep your collar up on your shirts, make a fashion statement, still protect yourself from the wind.
Oh, that's why you do it.
That's just...
Talking about the movie The Perfect Storm yesterday with Clooney and Wahlberg, and I said, really good movie. Too bad it had to have such a sad ending.
Hi, guys. The Wolf Dragon calling. You're talking about that movie, The Perfect Storm, and it's a real story.
Mm-hmm.
So have a nice long weekend. Okay, bye.
Yeah, well, too bad. Change the story. I don't want to be sad on a Friday night watching a movie.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first time Hollywood kind of messed with the truth a little bit.
The DVDs, you used to get sometimes a different ending. They'd give you a couple of options, Phil.
Clue.
So you could have been, they did that with Clue?
They had 3 different endings.
Oh,
for the
that
movie
makes sense because the game, every time you played it, could be different. Could have been Colonel Mustard with the candlestick, right?
Give me different endings. That's like choose your own adventure.
Yeah, even if it was a true story.
Clue was.
Yeah, look how Titanic could have ended.
Move over, DiCaprio. Okay, Crazy Craig with his Friday movie review.
Calling in with Obsession, the new horror movie this weekend. Does it deliver the goods? 9.5 out of 11. Oh, this was tight, and it's all because of the actress Inde Navarrete. She plays the girl named Nikki, who the guy makes the wish for this girl to be obsessed with him. Oh, her acting just mint, and it's insane cool. I enjoyed it. It's not the perfect movie. It's about 20 minutes too long. They could have trimmed it a bit, but other than that, very decent movie. I highly recommend. Again, 9.5 out of 11. All right. Everybody have a great long weekend. Talk to you next week. Crazy Craig. Peace.
Obsession is what it was called? Okay.
Like the cologne.
I'll never be able to pronounce that. Yeah. Yeah, true.
Obsession.
I'm never
you have to
gonna,
whisper it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to pronounce that actress's name, but is he talking maybe like Academy Award type of performance?
It doesn't always happen with the horror movies, but it did this last year with Weapons.
Yes.
So, there's certainly potential for it.
Yeah, Crazy Craig seems to be a fan. Are you going to see Obsession, Vicky?
I'm not a big horror movie fan, although the premise of it does sound pretty interesting. So who knows?
Okay. Let's wrap with this. It's a long weekend. We've been talking a lot about meat, cheap meat, expensive steaks all week on the program, so why not?
Good morning, Fred here. You guys are talking about steaks? Give Northern Meats a call. The Plant. They got cheap steaks. They got good steaks, chicken fingers, smokies, everything. No. Give them a call. They'll take care of you. Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Like the factory?
He said call the plant.
Oh.
Yeah. They
Can
must
you do
have
that?
well, they probably have a little store set up, right?
Oh, okay.
Where they're doing all the work. Yeah, that would be cool. We maybe see the people in the back wearing the white outfits, cutting up stuff.
I got another tip.
Remember, though, it was you that told me, I'm pretty sure you used to have a buddy that worked at Maple Leaf.
I still
Remember?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is still okay. And they sometimes get product, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So maybe at Northern Meats, they must have a setup there.
I'll tell him Fred sent us.
Well, I would. I'd use that. That's Manitoba.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Scrollin coming up in less than 10 minutes. Going viral in the world of sports this morning, and I'm just wondering if either of you saw this. Garrick Higo, Joe?
I did not see it.
Okay, he's a 27-year-old South African golfer, so Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
He was late for his tee time at the PGA Championship. Got penalized 2 strokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much that he was late, which blows my mind.
Did he say why? Alarm didn't go off? Was it one of those? Or
no.
Traffic?
He was at the course, which is the worst part about it. He was just pissing around, practicing on the putting green. And
lost track of time.
I'm going to play you some audio. He's going viral for the wrong reasons because he's getting basically everybody saying this is the most Gen Z thing of all time. When you hear his response and reaction to being late. Okay, so I'm going to play you his first comments about being late for his tee time, and then right after that, there's a reporter grilling him on his response.
I always cut it pretty fine. There's a lot of us who do. We don't want to get to the tee box 10 minutes early and be cold. We have to hit it far and straight. It's our job to do that. I don't really think it's my job to be 10 minutes early. Obviously cut it too fine. I thought I still had a few minutes. I didn't have my watch or my phone on me, and my caddy was dropping off my TrackMan. So went to the putting green, hit one putt, and then heard my name and ran down. I was there on time, but the rule is if you're 1 second late, you're late. So if you think about it, I was there on time, if you know what I mean. But
I don't quite. No. What is it when you say that you were there on time but late?
I was there at 7:18, 30 seconds.
And
you know
7:18 was the tee time?
Yeah. Or something like that, 7:19, whatever it was. I don't know.
This guy's going far in golf.
He had a good round, though.
I swear, there's got to be a watch company out there right now that can. This guy's got a sponsorship deal coming his way with a watch company.
Never be late again. Timex.
I don't think that's the issue. I think he knew he was supposed to be there, and he
didn't
was
care.
He was just very aloof about it all. I'll get over there. I don't want to get cold. I'm a professional golfer. Oh well.
You've got one job.
Yeah. His responses were so, what's the term I'm looking for?
The best is
Gen Z, but
well, it was
entitled. Yeah.
It was just funny how when he kept throwing out, "Do you know what I mean?" And no, we don't.
So I was technically on time. What? No, you weren't.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what's trending
with Philly Joe and Vicky.
All right, here's the latest. 2 versions of a FIFA World Cup loonie just went into circulation yesterday, so look for that in your change. Shakira, Madonna, and BTS will perform at the very first FIFA halftime show on July 19th. I didn't realize they didn't have halftime shows in the World Cup.
It's usually just back to the analysis. But there's no commercial breaks, right, during play.
Yeah.
So they just do commercial breaks and the analysis. So now they're having live performances. But getting back to the loony thing, FIFA, I don't know why. Maybe because it's North America and Mexico, but the sponsorship seems to be quite heavy. Lay's has some product that's out now with brands, and you mentioned the condoms, and now loonies. I'll tell you what, you're going to need a lot of loonies if you do anything with FIFA for this World Cup.
For sure.
Yeah, nothing will come cheap.
Oh, nothing.
That's for sure. So Shakira and who else?
Shakira, Madonna, and BTS, the K-pop band.
Oh, I thought you said BTO at first.
Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah.
BTO on stage with Shakira.
They can't even get a Grey Cup gig anymore.
Oh, man. Amazon just hired legendary casting director Nina Gold to find the next James Bond. It's been talked about forever.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the next James Bond? She cast Game of Thrones, The Crown, and 5 Star Wars movies on top of a whole bunch of Oscar-winning movies. So she's a heavy hitter. Pretty much all we know is that it's going to be directed by Denis Villeneuve, who directed all the new Dune movies. Do you guys have a thought on the new James Bond of who it should be?
Tom Hardy would be cool. I've heard his name thrown about a little bit.
Jacob Elordi has also been mentioned. I think they wanted to skew a little younger.
Yeah. You know, honestly, there's been so many great Bonds in their own way. I liked Roger Moore growing up and Sean Connery as well. But Daniel Craig took it to a different level, right? He was more of the softer spoken Bond, right? There was less, I don't know.
A little edgier, Daniel Craig.
I thought he was kind of bland.
Oh, I loved him.
That being said, I've seen 2 James Bond movies.
Out of all of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Daniel Craig Bond movies, probably because they were more modernized.
Right.
I absolutely love them. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is always fun. The Calgary Stampede just announced their crazy food items for this year. I know a lot of people are going to be traveling that way. I'm just going to go down the list, and you tell me yay or nay if you would eat it, okay? Hash brown ice cream sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
This one requires a bit of explanation. The cheesy saddle slice. It's a cheese pizza slice dipped in corn dog batter, dusted with Cheetos seasoning, and deep fried to golden perfection.
Yes.
I knew Phil was going to be a yes.
I would love to, but the next ride I'm going on is one of those porta potties. That's going through you like grain through a goose.
Oh, man, yes.
Bacon lassoed Mars bar. So it's wrapped in bacon and deep fried. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
okay.
I could try that.
Fried frozen watermelon.
Nope.
Fried frozen.
Not so much. This one actually might be really good, and it's not that out there. Crispy ginger beef pierogies.
I like pierogies.
Yeah.
I like
Bakers?
ginger beef.
Is it
Why
deep
not?
fried?
You better believe it's deep
Sounds
fried.
like it probably in the same oil they use for the other 3 menu items.
That's scrolling.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
And now, everybody, it's time to play Set the Bar, brought to you by the South Beach Casino and Resort. Here are your hosts of Philly, Joe, and Vicky.
That's right.
Would have liked the little music.
Just a cold read.
I had to throw it together in a hurry. 780 City.
We spared no expense.
Get to the phones right now. We'll take a few calls and see how we do. Did we do 5 last time?
I think 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how long this takes. See how well we do. Good morning, City.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Excellent. I guess we're good to get a name here. It's not the name.
Oh, yeah,
game.
name's good.
What's your name?
My name is Chantal.
Chantal? Okay. Do you know how the game works? We're going to ask you what your most popular, what your favorite bar was in your bar days, and then we're going to guess your age.
Okay, let's go.
Your favorite bar?
My favorite bar was the Republic.
Oh, in the Exchange. Yeah.
In the Exchange, yeah.
Okay, so it's probably going to be skewing around 30s-ish, I'm guessing.
Is that our final guess? We have to give.
We have to narrow it down a bit more.
Yeah. The first number that came to mind was about 35, but Vicky,
I was thinking 37.
Okay. Well, let's go in the middle.
Hey,
36. What's that?
I said 6, 7. You're like 35, then you're like 7. So 36. I will be 37 this year.
Yay! Hey, Chantal.
141. 141. Here we go.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you for playing
You're
Set the
welcome.
Bar.
780 City. Good morning. You're on Set the Bar with Philly, Joe, and Vicky.
Good morning.
Give us your bar of choice back in the day, or maybe it's still the bar of choice.
We're going to go with the A.
The Big A.
The Big A. Been there a few times.
Yeah. One of the sunny reasons of St. James right there, the Big A. Some great bands have played through there over the years.
That one spans eras, so it's a little tougher.
Yeah, this is very tough. It's been around.
I'm going to say it's 50s.
What's your name?
Justin.
Dustin.
Or Justin. Was it Jay or
Dustin
D?
with a J.
Jay.
Yeah, well, after yesterday, we're going with Dustin.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Justin.
Let's workshop this. I'm thinking in his 50s.
Okay, yeah.
Joe?
Did you tend to go there for the roast beef special at lunch hour at noon?
And dancers.
Well,
No, would have been tapping loonies on the bar.
okay. I think you could be onto something there, Phil. I would
Throw in
say,
a number.
I'm thinking myself somewhere around 48 to 52. So, yeah, let's go with 50.
Let's go with 5-0.
Yeah.
5-0 it
Hawaii,
is.
5-0.
Justin?
Not bad, boys. 51.
Hey!
Woo!
Man!
Keep the toonies and run, Justin.
Try the roast beef there. It's marvelous.
It's fantastic.
780 City, who's this?
Datum.
Your bar? Your haunt?
My bar.
Yeah. Oh, my bar.
Where was that?
Was off of Regent
Okay.
My
towards
bar.
Transcona.
Oh, is that one of the
At
names?
Inns.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they
Yeah, that's
changed.
the name of the bar. It's called My Bar. I don't know what it's called now.
Yeah.
My bar. I'm not
So,
familiar with it.
was my bar, like, obviously after the Oak?
Yeah, and Rum Jungle and...
Probably before Rum Jungle?
no, I'm thinking maybe after, Vicky.
After?
I could be wrong.
Yeah, you might be right.
The Oak was the last bar gig I ever did in that hotel back in
Okay,
the
so
day.
if it would be after Rum Jungle, then it would I would think 40-ish? 40-ish, yeah.
So what do you want to go with?
41.
I
I'm
like
thinking.
41, Phil.
I'll go with it. I have yeah. I judging by his voice, it doesn't sound super young. I was thinking younger than that because if you're calling
yeah.
it my bar, nobody
yeah,
in my
actually,
bar.
you might be right.
Yes.
So,
What the hell happened to
hope he's
Oh,
okay.
sorry. I was just opening my tailgate on my dump truck.
Okay, no worries.
jeez. Okay, so maybe like a 38 then?
Let's go with your initial.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. What?
38?
36.
Hey, okay, guys.
We work.
Oh, man.
We work it
There you
out.
go.
Right on.
We'll be at the Wonder Shows this weekend, by the way. Looking for the big contract with Wonder Shows. We're going to go across the province, but
3 for 3.
3 for 3. We've hit the tray.
Hi, City. Who's this?
Good morning, it's Chris.
Chris, your bar of
Okay.
choice.
Oh, there's a couple I got to go with, but I'm going to have to stick with my guns, and I'm going to go Bumpers.
Oh, Bumpers. West End, I love it.
This is
Grew
Joe's
up around
world.
Yeah.
Bumpers,
There's a
too.
100% chance Joe gets this.
No, well, I'm thinking because Bumpers was around for quite a bit there on Ellis Avenue. Yeah, I would say we're talking 50s here. What's your name? Chris, sorry. Yeah, I would say somewhere around 52 to 55. What do you guys think?
That's out of my wheelhouse, so I'll trust you on that.
50. I'm going to say 55.
Okay, leaning closer to the 55. 55, are we still alive?
I turned 55 in a month.
Yes!
Yeah!
4 for 4, 1 for the thumb. We're going for the thumb.
Thanks for playing, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a good long weekend. Okay.
Oh, Bumpers, boy, that was a good time.
Here it is. We'll try to go perfect. Hello, City. Who's this?
Good morning. Good morning. It's Scott.
Okay, Scott.
Scotty.
Name the bar.
Hey. The Spectrum.
Oh, boy.
I don't know it. I don't know
Downtown.
it.
Great bands over the years at the Spectrum. Do you agree with that, Scotty?
Always went for the live music.
Yeah.
Had to go for live music every time.
It had a vibe.
Whereabouts downtown would that be?
Is it Smith?
That's on Fort Street.
Fort. I always get the one-ways mixed up. Yes, Fort, not
Tell us
Smith.
a band you saw there. Is that too much? Tell us a band.
That might be
too much.
cheating,
Okay.
maybe? I don't know.
Fair enough. Don't
Most
tell us.
memorable band?
Wait,
no.
Actually, tell us after we guess.
After we guess.
Because
okay.
that'll keep it legit.
I have to think late 50s, and I'm going to go with 58-ish.
I like that.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. 58?
57.
Okay, most legendary band or act you saw there.
The Tragically Hip.
Oh, yeah,
I'm so
nice.
jealous. Wow.
Yeah,
Intimate.
Spoke to the boys in the bathroom after a set. Really nice guys, and I've been a huge fan ever since.
That's
And
crazy.
Scott, if we were standing at the Spectrum right now, you and I, our backs would be sore. We'd be complaining about that between band sets.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
92.1 City. We are Winnipeg's rock station on a Friday heading into the long weekend. I told you guys we'd make it. I've been talking about this long weekend all week. Like, no one has hyped it up more than me. As of Monday morning at 6 o'clock, remember? I came in here just talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, and I think I've done a lot for the long weekend. And people...
You got the word out.
Yeah,
and
the
I think
word
that's
out.
what's important.
The first thing that came into your head Monday morning after the weekend was, hey, coming up to a long weekend. Like, your mind pretty sharp, pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like, mine is just adjusting to make sure my feet hit the ground first. But you were already all over the long weekend.
Real flattering for Joe and I.
Yeah.
Well,
The first thought on a Monday morning.
it's not... Could I just clarify? It's not about... coming into work. I love doing this. I swear to God, I love my job. It's that first alarm. That's like for all of us, we can all agree once you get at it, once you get here, but it's that for me, it's 3:45 in the morning.
Yeah, it's a motivator. You need positive something to look forward to, right?
Right.
Yeah.
In just 5 short days, I'll be not getting up at 3:45.
There's not going to be much for you to do come half of this weekend as far as if you were looking at yard work or something, right? Or,
Which I was. That was my whole plan for the weekend.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You had a Well, this wind's got to stop at some point, no?
Yep.
And Saturday seems to be the good day-ish.
Yeah. Northwest wind tomorrow at about 20 clicks, and then I don't know about Sunday and Monday yet as far as winds go.
But there's rain.
When's the rain?
Sunday, Monday.
Okay, well, we probably need it after all
A little
this
bit
dust.
today, maybe.
True enough, yeah.
But sounds like tomorrow, Vicky, you can get
Listen,
on.
A lot of people with cottages will still be going to get set up this weekend, or campers, I'm sure, if their campers are still on their spot.
Well, a lot of
driving out
these-
to your lot going, where's my camper?
Some of these like trailer parks and campgrounds, they can't turn the water on because we're still
cold.
getting like minus temperatures at night.
That
So the
affects
pipes
people like your
freeze.
parents.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're still in town then this weekend?
No, they're still open. They
Uh-huh.
just have to, you got to make
Okay.
other arrangements at some of these parks.
You're not going camping this weekend,
No,
eh?
you do see some RVs on the road, like in the past few
the
days.
driveways and
people getting them set up. You got to get them back from storage and get them all ready to go for camping.
Well, that would have been fun if you pulled yours out 2 days ago and look at the color code on it now. After how about the golf courses? All those carts that are sitting outside, like we're talking about car lots, right? With this dirty rain that came.
Got to clean them all.
Oh man, it's the major Manitoba clean this weekend.
So filthy. So what do you got lined up for yard work then, Vicky?
I have to do all the raking. And then there's also just like putting up the gazebo roof and the curtains and getting the backyard all set up.
I'd love to help you today with that roof, but not a good idea.
Otherwise, he'd be there, Vicky.
I know he would.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
30% of women, 1/3 of women say their man is not good at doing this.
So many options.
Okay.
But
It's something inside the house. How's that?
And
Does
only
that help you out a
30%.
bit?
Only 30% is notable, right?
1/3 of women say their man is not good at doing this inside the house.
Good hint right off the hop. Hi, City.
Hi, how about making the bed?
No.
Good guess.
Yeah. Is Matt good at making his bed?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he does.
Hi, City.
Hey, good morning. I'm going to go with dishes.
Not dishes. Nope.
This is a tough one to nail down.
Well, there's so many options
Yeah.
for Burt Block Party tickets. Hi, City.
I'm going to go with loading the dishwasher.
Oh.
Good
Nope.
one.
No.
Big, highly disputed issue. What goes in there, what doesn't, what goes on the,
The
top.
placement. Yeah.
Placement will change your world. If you're not good at placing, it's all over. You lose that
Are
job.
you good at placing?
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
I could see that.
But typically, like, my wife will come along. I think I'm good at it, and she'll rearrange it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love coming home. Now the boys are both out of the house, but I used to love coming home and seeing the counter with all the dishes sitting right above the dishwasher and never understanding how that door couldn't just open and a dish could fall into the dishwasher.
It's an homage to the
Yes.
dishwasher.
Hi, City. 780 City, 780-2484 for Burt Block Party tickets. Hello there.
Laundry.
Not laundry, no.
Probably a higher percentage, eh?
30% of women say their men are not good at doing this. Listen, this could happen outside the house. They wouldn't be good at it, but This is predominantly inside the house. That's why.
Inside the house, they really don't shine.
Yeah.
Good
I
morning.
thought the number would have been higher, to be honest.
Okay. Hi there.
Morning. I'm going to say, how about home renovations?
No.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
No, you don't have to be handy to do this.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. How about, let's go something simple. Cooking.
No. No.
You thought the number would be higher?
I really did, because it's a pretty big complaint, I think, from women. Listen, you could have, it could be like you could have an apartment full of men, and the other guys would probably complain about this too.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. I was putting the toilet seat down.
Nope, but you're heading in the right direction.
Oh, the toilet?
Mm-hmm.
The bathroom. Hi, City.
Can I get a lifeline?
Yes, you can. Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
I'll go with the text line.
The text line.
They got it right last time we used the text line. Boston Pizza text line.
Well, we got the most recent guess, cleaning a mirror.
No.
I get in trouble for that all the time because when I brush my teeth, sometimes toothpaste finds its way on the mirror. Yeah, my wife does not like that.
Or if you're
one.
flossing, you get the ricochets.
Yeah. I don't notice that I messed up the mirror.
We've had a full debate at my house which one of us is actually doing it on the mirror.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You deny it.
Well, because I didn't think it was me.
Hello, City. 780 City, 780 2484. Go ahead.
Good morning. Would it be the wet floor, not picking up the towels and stuff?
No, but the floor comes into play in this answer too.
I think I know it.
Oh, Vicky thinks she knows.
And that laugh tells me she's dealt with it in the past.
Something to do with the floor. Bird block party tickets. Hi there.
All right, what about missing the toilet altogether?
Missing the toilet altogether. Yes, 30% of women say their men are not good aim. They on hitting the toilet, hitting the target. Okay, the floor. And as a friend of mine once said to his wife, that's what socks are for.
Oh, gross.
I'm not joking. It was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Aim. Yeah. Practice, targets, nothing. Boom.
Throw a Cheerio in there. Aim for that.
Yes.
Get that one in our house. Boys, get in here. That's how I know they've had a rough day of aim.
And poor Stacy has 3 of them.
Yeah.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky podcast.
And now, everybody, it's time to play Set the Bar, brought to you by the South Beach Casino and Resort. Here are your hosts of Philly, Joe, and Vicky.
Sending that intro to the awards people for the annual radio awards. You nailed that, Aiello.
Listen, I love game shows, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the fact that now we're setting the bar a little higher on Set the Bar.
Yeah, last hour, and we do this to, instead of the name game, every time, like Fridays before a long weekend. And last hour, when we did this, it was, we got to guess your age within a 5-year window.
Yeah.
So we went 5 for 5 on the 5. So if it was a real game show, they would go, now our hosts are going to set the bar at a 3-year window and have to get 3 right to move on to the next round of Set the Bar.
Okay, so 3 calls on a
3
3-year
minutes,
window.
A 3-year window on each side.
Okay.
780 City, 780 2484. Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning. It's Neil.
Neil.
Okay.
Give us your favorite bar growing up. Maybe you still go there, but just give us your bar of choice.
I used to love going to Rum Jungle.
Rum Jungle, okay.
Rum Jungle.
So probably 40s.
What was that? I always get that one mixed up. Is that the one that was
the Oak?
Okay, the Oak.
Canadians, Transcona.
Not Transcona. It was Transcona, not Windsor Park. Okay.
I think so, right? Yeah.
Came after the Oak.
So nobody in my bracket would call it the Rum Jungle. We would all call it the Oak.
Be closer to my age.
Joe, thoughts?
Well, it was always the Oak for me when I was doing bar gigs back in the day, and then it became Rum Jungle after, but people were still calling it the Oak. They never liked that name out in that area.
I'm thinking
You're-
40.
Me too.
Yeah, I was thinking about 42, 43, but we got a 3-year window here. So what do you guys? You want to go with 40? Is that what you're
43.
saying? I think
Okay.
it's yeah. I'd go 42, 43.
43 it is. How old are you?
I turn 40 tomorrow.
Hey, happy birthday! Way to go,
you.
Vicky. You were bang on
I
on
was
the 40.
bang on.
Lordy, look who's turning 40. Way to go, Neil. Happy birthday. Those signs will be all over. Are you from Transcona?
I bailed on him. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Joe wanted to keep chatting with him. I hung
Guys,
up.
40's a big birthday.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to move on, though. We got to get...
No, you're right.
Hello, City. What's your name?
Morning. My name is Rael.
Rael.
Rael,
Like
okay.
that.
En français, s'il vous plaît. Okay, give us your bar of choice.
When I was growing up, we would always go to the Pembe.
Oh, you know what? I was out at an event last night with Trevor Druxman. The Druxmans own the hotel. I was saying I still kind of miss not seeing it on Pembina. Whole different vibe now with all those apartments
Yeah.
there.
I love the Pembe.
I told him he's responsible for about 7-8 pounds of 50-cent black label draft that I'm still carrying around. from those days.
The Pembe was a gong show, was it not?
Yeah.
When you made the decision you're going to the Pembe, it was usually a gooder of a night.
Absolutely.
Are you thinking like late 40s, early 50s? That's where my mind went at first.
This was before your time, right, Vicky?
Yeah.
So I would think, late 40s into your early 50s.
I would go with that. Almost 50 years old.
Like 48?
You want to do 48, Phil? What do you think?
You guys would know better than me.
I was leaning towards the 50, but
Yeah, me too.
But
So let's go.
Well, I'll leave it up to you guys. Yeah.
49 or 50, something like that.
it's Real. You're the two French people in the room here. You got Vicky Shea Lafleur and Phil Aubray. So what do you guys want?
50.
50.
Vicky was right. 48.
Hey!
Yes, I told you she's on a heater.
Man, we can't
Lafleur,
lose.
you're on a heater.
Hey, Lebu!
Way to go. Yes.
Okay, Real.
Thank you.
Take care,
Okay.
guys.
Undefeated. One more to go 3 for 3 on Set the Bar.
And that would put us at 8 for 8 for the
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, my gosh.
Unbelievable.
Lafleur, you ready?
City.
I'm ready.
You're not getting this one.
Oh,
Why
thank
would you
you.
say
What
that?
kind of
How
confidence?
dare you?
Builder, yes.
Why aren't we going to get it?
You're not going to give us a Legion. They're still open. Can't be a Legion.
No.
What's your name?
No. Chris,
Hey, Chris.
Chris, give us your bar.
the Peninsula.
Is that in Winnipeg?
Yeah, of course it is.
The Peninsula?
Where is it?
Okay, it has to be
Or
a
where
bar that
was it?
somebody's
Yeah.
heard of.
Where was the...
Downtown.
Downtown.
I've never heard of the bar called the Peninsula.
Me neither.
Yeah, we can't
Have you
really.
heard of the
Can
Orpheum?
you give us? Sorry, what was that?
Have you heard of the Orpheum?
I haven't heard of the
No,
Orpheum
no,
either.
sorry, Chris.
Orpheum.
You got to... What hotel was that?
It was a bar on 4th Street.
The Orpheum.
There's a yoga place there now.
Oh, Yoga
Oh,
Public.
yeah, sorry, man.
Yes, we
You're not
can-
wrong. We're not getting that
Yeah,
one.
no, we can't put our perfect record on the line with the Orpheum.
Oh, come on.
How old are you,
Come
Chris?
on.
How old are you?
You take a guess.
I'm going to say like
Come on.
60.
I'm going to go with 62.
62. Oh, God, you make me feel old.
How old?
Oh, geez. I turned 55 in a couple of months.
55. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just we hadn't heard of the bars.
yeah.
The
Okay. Well,
Peninsula. I'm going to have to
Well,
Google these.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Go ahead. Do it right now.
well, no, we don't.
Come on.
We believe
I'm
you.
not
Chris.
going to yoga, Chris, so it won't matter.
All right, Chris. Thanks for playing.
Thanks, man.
We're not counting that one. 780 City. Who's this?
Wow.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah.
What was the bar of choice back in the day, Carrie?
Crazy bar.
Crazy
Bar, St. James, historic.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's a Smitty's now. Is it not? I believe.
Yeah, Smitty's now. 10
Yeah.
10-cent draft.
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy
if-
bar.
If
It
he's
was
quoting 10-cent draft, I have an
Saint-
And
idea.
you live to tell about
St.
it.
James Staple. Well, you live out in St. James. You know the where the Smitty's is? That used to be the crazy bar. It was almost looked like a bit of a strip mall there, right with a hotel, I believe.
Oh, interesting.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stay with that age group. About my age group, I'm gonna say about 60 is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
How you guys have any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll let you
Yeah.
ride this
This is
one.
a tough one.
I don't know crazy
This
bars.
is a
Me
tough
neither.
one to wrap it up,
Yours-
but I'm gonna stay with 60-ish. Yeah, 60.
All right.
Sorry,
Chris?
what was the name? Chris?
Carrie.
Carrie. So you got a heavy machine.
59.
59. Woo!
8 for 8.
Yes, we'll let you get back to work.
And one visit to the Orpheum.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
92.1 City. It's 8:48. PJV. Feeling very festive this morning as we enter the long weekend. Somebody asked for a shout-out, for a couple of quick shout-outs here. Those who work, because we talk about the long weekend all the time. And look, there's a lot of people who work the long weekend. So shout out to those people. And then hydro workers. They have been very busy with this wind.
Oh, yeah.
So
a lot of outages and
working in the dust
lights
storm.
and the dust. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No kidding.
And Double Banger Friday. Long weekend Double Banger Friday.
It's a good one. Time Machine weekend around here, too. Some great gems. Saw what the Time Machine's starting to look like.
I like Time Machine long weekend. It's fun. So we need a double banger. 762-555. There's already, look at this. Do you think our listeners know what's happening? Look at these banger requests. They've been coming in for about 10 minutes now. It's a lot of good ones already.
There's a Tool anniversary that came in earlier this.
You had me at Tool.
Okay. Hey.
Didn't take much convincing.
No kidding, but you never forget an anniversary. I thought for sure you would have remembered.
Remember the day you reminded me, Joe, the
of
morning,
your own.
and I panicked and got flowers ordered.
I've hit 2 home runs for you. I've remembered your wedding anniversary and your mom's birthday. For some reason, that popped up once.
You also hit a foul ball once. You told my wife that her hair looked good once,
I
like she got a haircut, and you beat me to it. You said, "Oh, your hair looks good, Stace."
Yeah,
and I hadn't.
And she not only said, "Oh, thank you very much, Joe," the look over, the swivel on the head, looked right over at her husband. How do I hit a foul ball? You struck out.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Let's start with learning where in the world they consume the most coffee per capita. Joe, that was for Journey tickets a few minutes ago.
A lot of people knew this on the Boston Pizza text line. The answer is Finland.
Wow, I would have never guessed that.
Apparently, the average is about 4 cups of coffee per person per day.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't close. I would not. Finland wouldn't have been in the ballpark for whatever reason. Okay.
Good to know.
Who's our winner, Joe?
Patrick. Congratulations.
All right, we learned about some of the foods featured at this year's Calgary Stampede. Vicky gave us a review in Scrollin.
There's some wild ones. If you missed the list, you can listen to it on the podcast. It's on there.
A lot of deep-fried foods. I find most of it is deep-fried.
Yeah.
Because everything is better deep-fried.
But some very innovative things that I think a lot of them we agree we would all eat. So, yeah.
You know what else is good, Vicky? Air-fried food.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Vicky's looking for that air fryer that comes with a kitchen renovation with it.
That's
so
right.
She can get some counter space.
Yep.
We are stuck in a constant windstorm the last 2 days. Joe, weather-wise, when the hell is it going to end?
It doesn't end.
No.
It continues through the day today, at least.
Feels
Tomorrow, it dies down to about 20 clicks.
Okay. Feels post-apocalyptic out there with the dust in the sky and the dirt and the grayness. It's not pretty. 30% of women say their men are not good at hitting the toilet when they pee.
Yeah, aiming not a good thing.
Especially after a few drinks. That's a lot. I feel like I've gotten much better with the aim over the years.
Yeah.
But you come home and you've had 8 drinks and suddenly you're leaning on the wall as you pee. And
you're the lucky one. You got 2 kids you can blame.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Every time. Wasn't me. Talk to the kids. BTO is not performing at the World Cup. Vicky also had the performers and this is sort of new for the World Cup. And
first time.
Yeah.
That they're having a halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
And yet the world isn't divided about who's doing the halftime show at the FIFA World Cup for the first game.
Shakira, Madonna, and BTS.
See, I thought I heard BTO when you said that earlier. I got really
pumped.
Not
this year.
And 3 of the 4 teams are set for the conference finals for the NHL. Just need Buffalo, Montreal to wrap. That could wrap tomorrow night. Montreal's up 3-2. Vicky will not be watching. Vicky Shea Lafleur.
No, so they win.
Yeah, that's what we found last night.
How many hours has she been a big fan of?
173.
Time flies.
when you're having this much fun.
Oh, yeah.
You're the
Vicky
fans I'm
Shea
happy for.
Lafleur.
You're the fan.
Can we wish the best of luck to Niverville, the Nighthawks?
Yeah. They don't have to play, because of their perfect round robin, they don't have to play a quarterfinal game today. They got to buy right into the semis.
And don't worry, Niverville. Vicky's not watching your game tomorrow either. Good luck to you.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.